There are more Muslims than ever before. There are more Muslims going to Hajj than ever before. There are more Muslims praying than ever before. There are more Muslims giving zakat than ever before. But why is this happening? And the reason why is shirk, idolatry. The Quran tells us that the greatest injustice is shirk, associating partners with Allah. And we see it everywhere, but we don't know that it's there. This is why we have a mujaddid every 100 years, to remind us, because we forget. This isn't anything new. Today, you've got idols everywhere. You've got pictures everywhere. Now, one of the 99 names of Allah is the fashioner. Allah is the one who gives us our shape. He gives us our form. He created the cat, the dog, the dolphin, the jinns. According to the hadith, what the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us, the ones on the Day of Judgment who will have the worst punishment are the image makers. Of living things with a soul is completely prohibited in Islam. Even if it's a silhouette, anything that resembles something living, we cannot have it in our homes because the angels do not enter.
We've always known about that from the hadiths. For instance, the curtains which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, tore up and wouldn't enter the house.
In terms of modern forms of shirk, it's in places where you just don't expect it. So rather than being on the curtains, it could be on your cup, it could be on your hat.
So this cup here, my coffee cup, I don't know if you can see that. It's got an image of a sheep. Would that be shirk?
We don't say it's shirk within itself. We say it's a form of shirk. So I would cover that up. We have these things everywhere. We have Lacoste, Jordan, big billboards. We have it on our packaging, on cat food as well. You buy cat food, it's got a picture of a cat on there. And people might think, oh, well, we're not worshipping it, so why can't we have it? Well, you see, Angel Jibril alayhi salam did not enter the house of the Prophet, peace be upon him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, the greatest man to walk the face of this earth, Jibril alayhi salam didn't go into his house because there was an image in there. So that's a big deal.
But isn't intention important as well? I said in my interview with NASA, if I have a packet of cornflakes, is that committing shirk? Obviously, I'm not idolizing it. It's in my cupboard.
The use of the box itself has a purpose, but the image itself doesn't have a purpose. If
so this is going back to that hadith of like the images on the curtains. You're not drawing any sort of line between either, because really and truly, you can have curtains that don't have images on them and it would still do the same job. So the message here is that it's essentially the same thing.
It is the same thing, but in different forms. That's what the Mahdi is here to do. He's here to abolish shirk in all forms, not just one. Not only that, it's pictures. That is how polytheism first started. If you look at all of the polytheistic religions in the world, what do they pray to other than Allah? Picture or an idol? They got a picture of a blue woman on the wall with 4 arms, or they got an elephant head, or they got a picture of a white man who they think is Jesus, but it's not, and they pray to it. That is the root of polytheism. This is why Allah, He doesn't want us to go anywhere near it, because we Muslims have to be different from the polytheists. If we've got pictures of people hanging up on our wall, then what's the difference between us and the polytheists?